What is lucid dreaming, and how can it benefit you?
This video is super important for people who have been trying to lucid dream but haven't had much success. Staying motivated to lucid dream can be hard, especially if you're not getting a lot of results. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you the best tips and strategies that you can use right now to keep lucid dreaming even when things get difficult. One of the best ways to stay motivated to lucid dream is just to take a piece of paper and write down all of the things that you want to do in your lucid dream. You can also do this on your phone or just brainstorm. Just come up with a full plan of all the things that you want to do. Once you have everything written down, look at the piece of paper and tell yourself that you can do all of those things. It is all completely possible inside of a lucid dream. There's something amazing about just looking at a list of things that you really want to do and knowing that you could possibly do it tonight in your dream. And another reason why lucid dreams are so amazing is because they feel just as vivid as real life. And to be honest, we should be thankful that lucid dreaming exists and that we can actually learn how to do it. That is one of the best ways to motivate yourself to keep practicing it, is just to tell yourself that you can do anything. I know I say it a lot, but I really mean it, and it's just such a very, very cool thing. So the next time you lose motivation to lucid dream, just tell yourself that it's a skill that you can master, you can learn how to do it every single night if you really want to, and just think of the possibility of lucid dreaming. Think of all the things that you could get accomplished. Something really cool about lucid dreaming is that if you want to get something done, you don't need to wait. If you want to fly, or if you want to go on a vacation or go on a hoverboard or use technology that doesn't exist, you can do it tonight and you don't have to wait for it to come out in real life. Another great way to stay motivated to lucid dream is to ask yourself why you want to lucid dream in the first place. Sometimes it can really help just to look back and reflect on the reasons that you're actually trying to get into lucid dreaming. It might be because you want to do anything you want, and that's probably the most common reason. But you may want to use lucid dreaming to practice real life skills or conquer a fear. Once you understand why you're trying to lucid dream, tell your mind that lucid dreaming is important to you and that it will benefit your life, and subconsciously the message will stick, and the next time you try to lucid dream or are losing motivation, your mind will tell you that you need to keep practicing it because it's a skill that would really help you in your life. Now, all the things that I just told you in this video will help you a lot with motivation, and that's probably all that you need. But if you've done all of those things and are still finding yourself losing motivation to lucid dream, here are a bunch of additional reasons why you should not give up and why you should continue on your journey of mastering lucid dreaming. Number 1, it could happen at any time. The reality is, you really don't know when you're going to succeed at lucid dreaming. But what you do know is that as long as you keep practicing, there's a chance every time you go to sleep that it could happen to you. And once you have your very first lucid dream, it'll only get easier. Something really cool about lucid dreaming is that if you're a beginner, you could lucid dream on the very first night that you practice it. And if you don't lucid dream on the very first night, you still will see that your dreams are a lot more vivid, and that you're going to be generally more aware in your dreams, even if they're not lucid right away. But on the other end, if you're not practicing lucid dreaming, then when you fall asleep, you don't really have a shot at succeeding. So just do techniques and practice all the essential things to lucid dreaming, and you will always have a chance of lucid dreaming when you fall asleep. 2. It's really not that hard to practice. All you really need to lucid dream is a dream journal, some knowledge on how to do the techniques, and then actually do those techniques when you go to sleep. You can get all of your knowledge from the internet and on YouTube videos like this. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want to, unlike other skills like learning a sport or an instrument. And the best thing about lucid dreaming is that you don't really have to go out of your way to, drive somewhere or go somewhere to practice. You go to sleep every single night, so while you're in bed, you might as well just attempt a lucid dreaming technique. 3. Lucid dreaming is something to look forward to. You dream every single night, so why not be aware in those dreams and actually be productive in them? I know I say this a lot, but in lucid dreams, you can do anything that you can think of, which means that if you're just living out your day-to-day life and you think of something really cool, you can tell yourself that you will do it tonight in your lucid dream. And it's such a great feeling to know that anything is possible. 4. It will make your life so much better. If you get good at lucid dreaming, you will feel like nothing is impossible. Not only that, but there are so many benefits to lucid dreaming. I actually knew someone who was overweight and they used to be really addicted to food, but once they got into lucid dreaming, they would just eat a lot of food when they were in their dream, because in your lucid dreams you can actually taste food, which is super cool. Lucid dreaming can help you overcome addictions and overcome fears and all that good stuff, so it's a really valuable skill to have. You spend 11% of your reality in a dream, or 10 years. Just imagine how you could be using that time to do productive things. It's almost like you're having an extra 10 years added onto your life. The reason many people back down from lucid dreaming or don't do it is because they worry that it could be bad for them. I know that there's lots of stories out there about lucid dreaming where people have had nightmares and stuff, but generally, if you're a positive person, this won't be an issue at all. Throughout all of my lucid dreaming experiences, I have never had a lucid nightmare, and I've been lucid dreaming for over 5 years. Yes, I have felt uncomfortable in dreams before, where something unexpected happens or I start to lose control of things, but if that happens, I just wake myself up. Still, I will make a video on lucid nightmares in the future for those who are still wondering. But again, it's not likely to happen, and it shouldn't scare you away from lucid dreaming. It's extremely safe, and if anything uncomfortable happens, you'll just wake up. 5. Lucid dreaming is a skill that, with enough practice, you can master and do every night. Like I said earlier, we should be thankful that lucid dreaming exists, because it allows us to do anything that we want. And again, we should be thankful that it is a skill that we can actually learn. It's just such a cool thing, and I'm so glad that I learned how to do it. Once you learn how to lucid dream, you'll have that skill for the rest of your life. And it's a super easy skill to maintain. All you need to do is just write down your dreams every morning and do reality checks. I'm honestly surprised why lucid dreaming hasn't become more of a mainstream thing. In my opinion, I think it's not that popular because the science of dreaming and, measuring dreams and stuff doesn't really exist. And it's hard to prove that lucid dreaming is real and amazing because the only way to truly know is to experience it for yourself. That said, as science progresses, I think more people will look into the dream world and see how cool it is, and eventually lucid dreaming will become just as popular as yoga or exercise. Everybody has dreams. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do. So one day, I'm sure that people will recognize the potential of dreams and the awesome things that you can do with them. Again, this is completely speculative, but I think that in the next few years, lucid dreaming will become extremely popular. It might be because of a scientific breakthrough, or maybe just people realizing that you can actually control your dreams, because most people still don't know that it's possible. If you know people who don't know about lucid dreaming, make sure to tell them, because it's such a really cool thing. I know I'm getting a little bit sidetracked, but I'm just super excited about the future of lucid dreaming and all of the potential that it has.